Welcome to a new test and teardown video. This time it's an Aphex Aural exciter type B. This unit is actually from 1983. Yeah, I kid you not. It is very, very old. And right now it may look like it is in a very good cosmetic condition, but I found this in a trash pile. I mean, it has been on a shelf to be thrown out for 20 years, and that just didn't happen. So there was a thick layer of slimy goo all over the place, and it was so bad I nearly thought of just throwing it out. But I spent 1.5 hours cleaning up and polishing. I still got a little bit left to do here under. See, it's still a little bit brown around the knobs here, because somebody's been using this with super dirty fingers, and it was full of stickers and those white marker pens. All studio dudes love to put on everything they find, and they are a pain to remove, as you can see here. So why was this stored on the throw out shelf for that many years? I don't know. I think it is a stupid idea just to plug in the power, so I think I should open it first and then have a look inside. But before I do that, I could probably just tell you what it is this thing is doing. So it says a little bit in the name, Aural. It has something to do with voices. And the idea is you take your microphone or your song or your talk signal and you put this through this unit, and then it takes a high pass filter and a harmonic generator, and then you can mix the harmonics. So here you can tune for the harmonics where you have the most of the harmonics, and then mix. You can add the harmonics to your original material, and here you can drive or overdrive the harmonic generator. So yeah, you can add a little bit or a lot of harmonics, and this way make your voice sound like wider. So that is very funny for some reason to do this. But anyway, let's try and open this unit and let's have a look. So the first thing I see inside is this. So that means heat from the voltage regulators kind of made the dust kind of burn into the top, and this unit should be more or less completely closed. So how is that possible? As you can see, it's completely analog, just op amps and filters, not a lot of special fancy smancy stuff. No software, no AD converters or anything digital. Just some op amps. That is nice, right? So it can't use a lot of power. Oh, let's change the glasses and have a look at the ICs here. I was looking for a date code, but I don't see. 83, yes, see, 83. And 83, that was the year when this type B was released. So that is definitely as it's supposed to be. But everything here is looking like it's alright. I don't see any popped capacitors or anything like that, so yeah, I feel lucky. So let's see how I'm going to document this. Mains input is now applied. We got a green LED. In, out. Okay, changes red when it is in, so that is great. So that means when it's out, we should have a direct feed through. And so what I could do is enable my signal generator. So that is 1 kilohertz of input. Here we go. This way you can see the sine wave, and it is just a nice and clean sine wave. So let's, go in and then give it some drive. Why isn't that drive and mix? Ooh, yes, here we go. So now we have full drive and full mix. There is aha, and then the tune. So I can adjust how the harmonics there are applied. That is looking really, really funny. And that is I was expecting some symmetric like this, but then this can't be normal. I'll of course check if the other channel is doing exactly the same. It could also be sent in for funny service and stuff. It's using 4.4 watts. So that is good. I was expecting to be able to turn down the mix and then have the program material straight through in the same if the drive or the mix is up like that. But that is not the case. Okay, and then you get an indication here that you got some drive. That is definitely... Oh, that pot is dead. And then you can tune. So that is probably more normal. I don't know. It changes color in a really weird way. This is probably because I'm overdriving. Then I could try and adjust my input down a little bit. Yes, like that. And then tune. Okay, then I can see it's changing shape a little bit and then mix. I mean, I'm not super impressed, to be honest. I bet there's something wrong with this one, or I'm supposed to. Yeah, let's try the other channel. This is not that funny. So the other channel is more or less doing the same. What I was doing a little bit wrong with the first channel, that was this other switch we have here on the back. And that one changes between feeding through and then applying what you're doing as well. So you can have, see, only your harmonic derived signal, and then your original material is kind of gone. Or you can leave it, and then you can, by using the mixer, you can add the harmonics to your material. What if you have another mixer and want to use that one as a mixer? That means then you just turn the signal off here and then you mix it somewhere else, right? But you can also just do it here. So that is fine. The pots are completely wasted, and by adding some drive here, and then we get exactly the same harmonics, and then we can adjust for all sorts of funky harmonics and then choose how much we want. See, and then you tune. That is really funny how much you can add. So of course, if we change the pots, then this unit could probably work. It really looks like all the problems there related to pot meters. So that is what I could probably do. And this is acting a little bit different. But I think, yeah, okay, drive, maximum mix, and then, yeah, okay. I'll try and play a little bit more with this, and then I'm going to decide if I want to go and get some new pots and stuff. And yeah, I am now back to channel 2, and that is exactly the same as channel 1, with the same setting and the same input level and driver and all that kind of stuff. And yes, I do believe all the stuff that I see is completely related to wasted pots. I mean, it gotta be. See, when I move it like this, then all the good stuff happens. One side note about the thermal design of this unit. I was talking about the regulators here, and if we have a little look, 66 Celsius, and the other one is 55. So let's try and see if we can get a better, more sharp picture. See what I'm saying? I mean 63, and that is with open lid, and it's been only been playing around with this for an hour or something like that, so it's not that super long really. But imagine when the lid is closed and then you pack your outboard with a lot of other equipment. I mean, then there will be really nice and warm in there, right? So this is a stupid design. This those regulators should have been mounted here on this metal plate, and then they will just run ice cold and last forever. But the fun thing is, this is not what killed this product. That's pots. Yeah, that is definitely the problem. See what I did? I cleaned all the pots and the level range switch here on the back, and see what happens now. See, I get a nice and smooth response on the pot meters. See, all of them, nice and smooth response. So I think I have actually repaired it, at least for now. So yeah, definitely. So all I need now is to try and play with some vocals and see how it works. The only problem is I'm not really a good singer. It can really crazy. See? Depending on how much you want. I really would like to listen to this. So that switch was definitely completely bent and broken. So I put in a new one. And here's a funny thing. Look what I did. I paralleled both of the switches in here, right? So that means now there will be double chance of a good connection, right? See the other one here. I think this is a modification that was done to provide a pass-through of the incoming material, and then you can use this mixer much smarter by adding something instead of using an external mixer only. So the guy that made this should of course also have connected those together, so I will do that to give this double the quality, right? The final test is, of course, let's go and visit a sound recording studio, and let's try and mic up this unit. But of course, while doing that, look what we find in the stock. Hey, that's funny, isn't it?
So, but now we're gonna mic it up and see if it works. So here's what we're gonna do. We adjusted a little bit on the drive and the tune and all that to make it sound like we wanted it to sound. And here we're gonna go and play the input and the output of the effect and switch back and forward. So Thomas here is gonna do that.
Please don't bet that you'll ever escape me. Once I get my sights on you, got a license to kill, and you know I'm going straight for your heart. Got a license to kill.
Oh, that's the original material.
Anyone who tries to tear us apart. Say that somebody tries to make a
That's full tune.
move on you. In the blink of an eye, I will be there
It's
too.
clipping. Anyway.
And they better know why I'm gonna make them pay till their dying day, till their dying day, till their dying day.
All right. Thank you very much. That was fun. It definitely works.